There is somebody who asked me,
Mm-hmm.
why is the reason you still fighting for a better Kenya,
Mm.
not knowing whether like you succeed or not? We have a self-importance. Nasamanga hivyo, like it's a self-importance to ourselves.
Mm.
We want things to change for us.
Mm.
You want by next year things to align this way, this way, this way. Here is the thing. The late Raila alifight
Amolo,
here. Yeah,
Enigma.
the Enigma fought for something that we enjoy right now. How many generations down? About 3, 4. Sindio,
Yeah.
3
And many more to come.
is a trend that becomes a wave. And then a wave that becomes a movement. And then a movement that becomes a reality. So kwa kichwa yako, where are we? Because we're still headed in the right direction.
Okay, so ati sijui we are doing it because of the president manzi. No. Check your pockets. If it's blank, tafuta kadi at least ukue nayo. Kuna vitu mingi zenye we have ended up flying via easy stuff, the technology, rather than joining a university or taking a longer course. Ukiingia YouTube, uconcentrate for like 10 minutes na ukue serious umeconcentrate. I love man. Toka hapo umekuwa engineer. Kwanza umekuwa na anaitwa Jevinshu Patel. Natoka kwanza professor.
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 Uko sawa?
Yeah.
2, 1.
Welcome back. I am the teacher to teach you, the designer to refine you. My name is Butch, and I'm here joined by the pragmatic, the charismatic, the stoic, the chifu, Kaizen.
The one and only a boy from Ingo.
The only who? The only Chinese man in Kenya.
Yeah.
Look at Japanese over Chinese.
The Chinese guy in Kenya. Ni hao.
Anyway, so you guy. Unajua tulikuwa the last week man, tumeshinda pamoja. About 2 weeks hivi on jobs.
Ni kuchora.
Palevo
kidogo nimekuwa artist.
Kidogo umekuwa footballer. Ule watu
manze kama timu yako iperform. What else?
So how was that project for you? We had a cabinetry project. In among actually the oldest estates that I have been in.
Yeah, Kiboko.
Yeah, Kiboko, Thika. But then the position it's in, mi sikuwa naamini your like estate is that old.
Manze, hata mi sikuwa naamini ina exist, hata kukua. Miere, it's just there. Miere sijui iko wapi, lakini iko. Iko tu.
If you're wondering, I think iko around UTI. If you know Thika, on your way to Makongeni. And then kuna mahali, Machum, Kiboko. Man, you go to a place and then unaambiwa the client anakuambia that I have grown here. Unashangaa mazee, walai. Wewe uligrow kwa ile nyumba. Wow. And that's like 1990s. And it's a real estate.
Yeah. And normally exists since those days.
Yeah. Hata infrastructure yake, you can already tell like it's very nyumba zote ni even unajua nyumba zote ni za matofali. Nenda mama matofali. Bricks. The brick
roofing.
Iliko ni bricks.
Yeah, ni brick.
Inakuwa gani hiyo?
I don't know ni
It's brick.
Hapo kwa roof.
Yeah, they just used a different mold to create the curves even. So unapata nyumba zote huko they are made by that. I don't think I see that much anymore by the way.
Paradigm shift. Miaka zimebadilika. They are focusing on flat roofs.
How do you feel about that change? How do you feel about now people going to flat roof?
I saw somewhere that people are complaining the old models were work of art. Like ukiangalia hata maroofing za zamani, wale wase walikuwa wamejitambua like they used to make those roofs. Yani hiyo kitu imeweza. But flat roof is just a flat roof, weka grass carpet. it's just a chilling, an extra room. Inaitwaje? Ni ambience yenye uko tu juu
aesthetics
uko
iko sawa.
nje lakini uko juu, aesthetics iko sawa.
Because now in the same breath yenye we address nini like the flat roof trend pia Kenya traditionally we didn't make what do we call them, your triangular roofing. We never used to make them traditionally. Sini mzungu alikamna ushaisikia mbona like the roof is that way.
No.
Kukata ice.
Kukinini.
Yeah,
Cooking.
whenever it like
snows.
It snows huko, you need to have an angled roof so that
It's
because for them it's traditional. If you look even in the old movies, the nini nyumba zao ziko hivyo. Us we don't have ice. So that whole thing mtu akiangalia wao ndio walikam naye, it doesn't serve a purpose hapa. But now ina coming in gutters.
Or collect the
water.
water.
So now ina serve at least your purpose.
The purpose. Somehow it has its own benefits, but kuna wase wanavari kuna wenye bado they
prefer that one. Because of actually water gathering.
Other than water gathering, when a flat roof when a flat roof is done improperly, it might lead to leakage, which is hard to repair compared to the other kind of roof.
Juu ingine tunatoboa tu kwenye nini tunaunga hiyo patch.
Unatoa mabati yenye inaleta shida ama the specific place you apply the nini that can glue to prevent silicone. Lakini ukiangalia for the other,
how do you go about a flat roof?
Flat roof, you have to, I presume you have to like kubomoa and then you cement with waterproof kind of cement, plus you have to add that something. Because when it's done improperly, in a place that receives heavy rains.
Watu wa mlima.
That's
a warning.
Unaona hata it's not common ukienda huku penye kunanyesha sana. It's not common for them, but when you go to the hot areas like Mombasa, those like
it makes sense to have the flat roof there. Because flat roof is more Saudi Arabia, Persian, Arabian nini.
Za kipedeshe.
I saw a post.
Za kipedeshe.
Za kipedeshe. How do you feel about I saw a post mahali a lady who is advocating for ndasemaje watu waanze kurudi into making mud, like finding like a variant of mud and sasa wa mix na sijui nini because of what did I say? Because of the temperatures. Because either a flat roof ama hizi like normal nini stone nini, it's either it's too cold or it's too hot.
Okay.
So I like you guys, watu wa kitambo already walikuwa shatupea
blueprint what to do.
Because I don't know if you remember, but zile nyumba za kitambo za tuseme if you have a 1970s house yenye ilikuwa between the mud house and a stone, pieces za stone zimearrange hivyo zikitengeneza nyumba. How to the head like ilikuwa mud katikati.
It's called a semi-permanent house.
It's called a semi-permanent house. I didn't know that.
It's called a semi-permanent house. Like katikati ni mud alafu imezungushwa either cement ama stones.
Cement. Inakorogewa huku kando.
Ni vitu zenye unajua acha tuseme with the problems pako upate solution now, with the kind of problems zenye the old people walikuwa wanazo, that's the way they could solve it. Sasa with time penye vitu zinachange now, unaona sisi tunakuja tuko na fans, tuko na air conditioners, like ziko ni kama you have seen that reel yenye this guy is selling washing machine and then guys are like you're selling to us these things, you're making us lazy. Like sasa hivyo ndio tunaenda like hiyo system technology, the more we are advancing in terms of technology, the more people are getting lazy, the more creativity somehow is dying.
Do you support that? The more the technology grow, the faster we are getting uncreative. Like do they go technology can do creativity and do you actually support it?
yeah, somehow it's I support it 70%, 30% I deny. Somehow
70%.
70% why I support this thing is happening. It's not once or twice I have to I hate to generate a quotation using an
Oh,
AI.
kuna ile hata si AI, is this
Catalyst.
oh my god, they have love with that with that app.
Exactly.
Bana unaifit tu mambao tu.
Other than
Inakukatia inakukatia hizo
precise dimensions. Sasa why should I go through the hectic? Like so long as I know, yes, I have the creativity part, yeah. This and this and this. I know some clues ile yenye nikienda kwa show hata nifanyia vitu zangu vibaya. But when you see say like kuna wase wamelani hizi vitu na using technology, like sasa the advantage of it, kuna wase wana learn a lot of new skills. Kuna wase wame use to the advantage, kuna wase wame use to limewaharibu. Like, so it's a 70-30
take like take yako ni 70-30. Personally, I am for we get creative in different ways.
Yeah.
That's what I am for. We have gotten creative in different ways. A few years ago, I wouldn't be doing this. But because technology has been made easier, I am recording and like ukinipatia. If you come and take this, now I agree. You take a bit of my creativity away. Like, sahi naeza kaa hivi and I know ushaipata nati na mimi the only way you can make money out of a laptop is by kuuser. Mimi na kwa imenikasirisha man. Mimi ukininyang'anya hii man tutakuwa kumaliza. Give me a laptop bro na iko na good performance. I can do a lot for you.
Yeah, true. But adding to your point, the 30% advantages of technology, mi wanga na take kuna vitu mingi zenye we have ended up learning via easy stuff the technology rather than joining a university or taking a longer course. Ukiingia YouTube uconcentrate for like 10 minutes na ukuwe serious umeconcentrate. I love man. Toka hapo umekuwa engineer. Kwanza ukukwe daro ya nani?
CapCut engineer ndio huyo.
Ukukwe daro ya anaitwa Vinshu Patel. Natoka kwanza professor. Professor.
Okay, anyway, there's a post I've seen you posted today and I loved reading it. What's wrong with admitting that we don't know something? Is our self-esteem so fragile? Like, I'm sorry that nimeenda hivi kwa topics lakini nataka kujua ni nini ilikuinspire kusema hivyo.
Lord. Manze at times you wonder, hey, design hiyo kitu imekusumbua unajaribu kustruggle ku find the solution, then that one person that you thought akona the solution, when you go and reach, okay, this stuff inaweza fanyika aje, anakuambia okay nitakushow kesho, like you don't know. Just tell me you don't know. Inafika kesho ni kama ni postpone kunirusha ile kesho ni kama kuuliza na kama kuuliza na confidence that umpata solution, then naanza tena kunipiga kiraka ya Manzuski kuna venye nilikuwa nikutumia hiyo info nini. Just say you don't know.
Just say you
don't know. I won't kill you. I don't know even. Ndo maana kuuliza na I'm alive.
Man, hakuna mali.
Hakuna mali inaenda. Plus si mbaya, but plus like the main reason I posted ni ile unakaanga hivi saa zingine you wonder. Mbona haukusema tu haujui from the word go? You end up messing yourself. Ama putting
from the word go.
From the word go ungesema tu sijui. Though ukiangalia the audience zingine uone a bit ni kama mwalimu. Tena ukiangalia audience uone ni kama unajua a lot. Alafu mzee akuulize. Unajua sometimes uko na kale okay. Okay.
I have actually a case study. I usually have a story when I was teaching. Yeah. When I was teaching, nimeingia daro. I'm a history teacher. So nimeingia class, and then I can't remember quite the topic that we were talking, but it was about one of the legendary guys. Ama tribe, like a story. So that's a story. And then we are there, we are talking through it. Through the story, and then naangalia tu, unajua unaweza read the nini of a room,
Mm.
unaweza read the temperature of a room. Naona tu hapa there's something going on. There's something really going on, but I can't tell what it is. There were 54. I had a class of 54 historians. They were in Form 2. Form 2 hiyo time. Hawa watu, they had actually gone and read the whole thing
about the topic that you are going to teach,
and found like a good question
from the
yenye wako sure
umemiss,
wewe ujui,
umeassume
wewe ujui. Na sasa hiyo mimi ni ule mwalimu wa I love history. Mimi ni msema I'm a history buff. So coming to class, you already know that I have already read this through the stories, through the narrative, because mimi nazisomanga kama narrative. Mimi nimeulizwa swali hapo, nimeangalia hivi niko like nilijua tu leo
utanaswa
leo na
umenaswa.
That's when you learn how to be avoidant. Niliwaambia haya, now nikawarudisha kwa history nyingine. Ushaona politician venye anakupelekaga from the ile mahali anajua. Nikaenda hivyo nikanavigate mpaka wakasahau walikuwa wameuliza hiyo swali. So as a teacher I think that's sitaki kuita skill, that's hiyo ni haufai, it's not advisable to do that in normal circumstances. But looking back, but right now the way I am set up right now, mazemi ukiniuliza even if nirudi kufunza ama nini and then I find myself I don't know, I am currently wale wasewa I don't know, but in 5 minutes I promise you I will know.
But there's no problem with saying that. Actually that hiyo ndio venye wase wanafaa kwa wakisema. Sijui acha naweza jua like
me just give me 5 minutes.
Yeah, depend, lakini pia ukicheki ni kitu yenye inaweza kuletea, ni kitu yenye inaweza kusaidia. Cheza cool. Jua kidogo. Cheza cool.
Sijui hiyo lakini cheki.
Usikuwe tena blank. Mambo itakutoka. Itakutoka ukienda ku research about it, unaanza kujigonga kifua. Ndio mambo labda nikatamu ametumia yenye ndio ujui, lakini ni kitu unajua.
Ushaisikia rule number 1, always out of farm. Sasa nini always out of farm. Man, kama ni kitu na kuongeza points. Tulikuwa tunazitaje before gangster points. Sisi tulibaki gangster points. Kani kitu bado inakupatia gangster.
Kaza macho hapo, danganya.
Kama mimi si uko hapo. Personal view. Personal view hiyo.
Sijasema mtu.
Anyway, there was a few maybe unrelated topics. Might look unrelated. But there is a topic I had said around my friends, and then nikajambia tu I'll come back now to the podcast and see your views. Alright, so do you think kumbuka this might seem unrelated but nitakushow. Watch this. Do you think Americans went to the moon?
That's a very funny question kwa sababu nishajiuliza hiyo swali mara kadhaa. If they went to the moon, why has it been hard to return to the moon?
Good. That's actually a good point.
I
have an answer, but before I get to the answer, nijibu hii. So, okay, number 1. Why is it hard for them to go back to the moon? So you are doubting them?
Like, I'm doubting this. I find it like a story. It was a story, like, you know, when they
a well-curated story.
A well-curated story. I can't call it a propaganda because I know.
That's funny you say that because it might.
It might be. Because I've seen them trying to go back several times, but have they been successful?
No, they haven't.
So what? With this technology, how is it so hard to go back? But they were able to go with the older technology.
It's a good question. But before I answer that, might seem unrelated also, but hear me out. Is the world round?
it's the world round.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I took geography back in high school, and
Mhm.
we used to say the world was a sphere,
Mm.
and that's where I stopped my geography and focused to Fundi.
Mm.
Now it's a sphere. I don't know.
But that,
But that.
Mm. So
I don't know.
if you go outside and
Mm.
you place a camera,
Mm.
just place a camera and point it at somewhere there's a shadow,
Mm.
and then you follow it through, like today and tomorrow, you actually see it.
You see?
Like the sun, the way it moves,
Mm.
it will give you those curves.
The curves.
Yeah, days. So like that one is the only proof yenye I would need you to go and actually try. Lakini sasa sisi hatuna bandwi, hatuna mazeni yake hapo camera the whole day. Wewe wacha. Anyway,
if you want to support that, just hit the and we will try.
Hapo tu like button hapo, comment sema ngwe. Ukisema ngwe walai tunajaribu. So, there's also this other issue. Have you ever looked at the world map?
The world map? No.
But the atlas.
The atlas, I used to follow it several times. Back in high school, ukiwa umeboeka pale unapitia uone manchi zingine zenye unasikianga zina exist. Sijazitembea bado. By the way, I still wonder if America is there until I visit.
Ndio utakuwa sure, si ndio?
Yeah.
So, I crossed paths with a flat earther. Like a flat
earther.
Like a
flat
earther. Yeah. So they told me to look at the atlas map and to look at a pilot's map. Hizo vitu mbili ni different.
Serious?
I swear. Niliangalia mimi nilikuwa naangalia hivi in disbelief. Ngoja. Angalia ingine. I'm like, what is happening hapa? They have tiny things zenye you'll notice just by looking that they are a bit different.
Might it be ile yenye si tunatumia ni a general knowledge, ile yenye inatumika for the general knowledge about the world, and then the pilot's map, it's more detailed because he's navigating.
You could say that, but the argument is if you take the flat as that theory and then you compare it with the pilot's map, then you get to understand nasemaje mahesabu ya pilot. So ni kind of what you're saying. Mahesabu ya pilot, because if kama hii dunia ni round, si tutatoka uende tu straight. You have to
tena unasikia sijui kuna anga hafai kupita, inafaa pigia mafuta.
So unasikianga mtu amepitia Egypt, sijui ili aende wapi.
By the way, during the World Cup, not the World Cup, during the AFCON finals, wasa walikuwa wanaenda Morocco, they had to go to Dubai and come back. Was that the story?
It's weird.
It's weird. We are in Africa, but you have to go outside
east and then sasa uingie pale juu. So I think it was mimi nilikuwa hapo dumbfounded. They actually have reasons and theories why
it's like that.
Yeah.
I'm not pretty like
anyway, hizo zilikuwa za kuzubaisha. Now, if I'm being honest, hizo zilikuwa za kuzubaisha kidogo.
Changamsha chemsha bongo.
So now, back to the first question. Why do you think the Americans went to the moon? The story is that these guys went to the moon. Okay? The story is these guys went to the moon.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
But inconsistencies, wacha tuzipige yote ikiwa story, and then we find the
truth and the lie.
What to look at what. So these guys they are straight. This is past World War II. This is past Nazism sasa. Ilikuwa nimesahau ilikuwa inaitwaje. And then now you enter into this Russia. Sasa kuna Russia. There's Russia and they are going through a boom, and then he said, you know the word boomers, like where it comes from. Baby boomers inakwanga imetoka wapi?
I don't know the origin of the baby boomers.
So after the World War II, there was need to repopulate. So literally after World War II, there was a baby boom. What is that? Wait. So they are called the baby boomers because of that. There was a boom of many children. And then after that, ukiangalia America, now there is the California LA nini. Kulikuwa ni kama aka switch to Hollywoodism sasa. And there was that life, the nyawasa walikuwa yeah. Now if you go to place, kumbuka sasa Russia, they're also going through a technological nini. So unaweza compare now and a race towards like progression, because after Germany the next biggest threat now itakuwa ni Russia, because it's big, but unajua Russia hawana the media coverage yenye America inaweza pata.
True.
So sinile wamekaa hivyo wameangaliana na what do we do. So the Russians were like, you can try going up there.
The Russians, they come up with the idea.
Americans wakasema maana mwezi tumita, si ndio? So now the technology blah blah blah, they go to the moon, but the real question is nani ali video awase wenye walishuka, because wakishuka wanakuwa already on video.
True, with the wanawanga tayari recorded.
So nani ali wa record, and then the whole America ilikuwa broadcasted. The landing on the moon was publicly broadcasted. Okay? So that's where the propaganda world now comes in now. Because now, and your time everybody believed. Yeah. It was until I ran across one of my friends who doesn't believe it happened, that alikuwa ananionyesha sasa these videos. Okay, sawa, angalia this old video. Say before hata waende wana announce tunaenda hide this time. Hata wanaambia wase from afar they go and watch. So you've ever seen those kind of movies that they go outside and look at the rockets go up. So you're publicly conveying going to the moon. And then they tracked every single thing. So obviously NASA will do that, but they are also broadcasting NASA. And NASA doesn't usually broadcast whatever they do.
True.
Okay. Now the other inconsistency, the video thing. So wameland, but kulikuwa na kamera inawachil.
Uko already.
Come on.
Walito NASA.
Anyway. But now they also convey back now the message that they confirm whatever hizo masali zingine is the world round. They confirm it. It's round. Sisi tuko hapa moon tunaona ni round. Sasa tunashanga mnaagi nini past that. What was the other question nimekuuliza? There's another question nimekuuliza. About now the world map. Now the world map, if you look at the mathematics, these guys used to go to the moon and then come back. Ili progress aircraft, like, because now that's a huge leap.
True.
That's a huge leap.
Long.
Ushaisikia story ya anaitwa nani huyu jamaa? There's this guy who tells stories on YouTube. Mkuru. Mkurugenzi. Kuna story anasemanga about a very fast jet that fell. Sijui ushaisikia hiyo episode. So hizi math za kupropel like maybe to the moon, they helped even aircraft to like navigate. So the map got better. Like map ya nini hiyo pilot wanatumia pia nika ili improve. So that's an advanced map
enye walitumia.
Yeah, sasa like watu wa mapilots wanatumianga like an advanced map. You are right. Like
the map that
the map is advanced. See normal. Haiwezi kuwa normal.
See normal.
So imagine that tunaambiwa like una fly but map iko.
They
have to flatten it for you to understand. Okay, so from here I am going there to there to there to there. So no. Anyway, what's the whole point? Yeah, because personally, I do believe they went to the moon. But whatever is usually the most doesn't matter.
Question.
Yeah. The question is why? Why did they go to the moon? The answer is I told you. I actually told you why they went to the moon.
Oh, because of the Russians.
Yes.
They want to be ahead of the Russians.
So yes. So the motivation is totally
Russian.
No.
Political. It
Yeah.
was kuuza uoga. It was just kuuza uoga.
It was just because they are always if you look at Americans, like they are always in an arms race, in a technological race. They are always racing someone. They're always racing to be the first to start something. So
the best.
Good. So yeah.
Crazy.
So now
they had to go through that
to go to the moon to prove a point.
So you believe they went to the moon?
They did.
Sure.
Now, the reason why have they never gone back, there's also an answer to that.
Why?
I listened to Neil deGrasse Tyson, yule physicist. I listened to him a lot. Na alisema, since then, they've already gone there. Now, the Russians lost interest. The Chinese lost interest in going to the moon.
But see, they didn't go. Where was the proof that they went?
Who?
The US.
No, wale wasi walikuwa na compete na wao.
Their purpose was to
wafike huko wa kwanza. Pia the Russians walikuwa wanataka kufika huko, Chinese walikuwa wanataka kufika huko wa kwanza. Si Americans wamewabeat. Sasa sawa, so wameshinda. Tuendelee na story nyingine. So now we get into technological races.
To other fields.
Yes. So in the other fields now they are still races.
Crazy.
So it's just imagine the reason these guys have never gone back to the moon is because there's no political reason for them to go back to the moon. That's it. Imagine that, bro. Like this is my whole point here. History is everything is tied to politics. Cause sana you meet people and then they are like, no, me I don't. I don't do political talks. Everything is tied to politics. The whole reason you're holding a phone right now watching this is a political reason. The fact that exists is scary, but it's true. Everything about your like daily decisions, your price ya hata ya unga, it's all political.
Manze, speaking of politics, uko kadi?
Napenda venye umefulia kadi. Mazeka hauko kadi? Mazee unatumani. Niliona mimi mazee ati hiyo 2027 hakuna chao. Hiyo ati siri yako
sijui. Hakuna.
Tuonyeshe.
By the way, ukisema ati sijui we are doing it because of the president manze, no. Check your pockets. If it's blank, tafuta kadi at least ukue nayo.
Sasa nilisikia ati sisi tunasema tuko kadi yako na joka. It gets dark, but imagine I love whatever is happening right now. Do you know why? It's reminding us. It's reminding us. Mimi nilikuwa nimeanza kuona watu wanasahau why we
this time round was saying kama they are focused man, wataki mchezo. We have been played for
a while. So I think it pinches. It pinches knowing that
manze ati from kukula beef daily saizi kukuwa na beef daily. si rahisi.
Si rahisi. Ni mbaya. Ni mbaya. But we have to actually look at things very. I am urging people every day, look for, like me, I'm back to getting knowledge every day. Hapo ndio tuko. The only way we'll push for any change, hata si just
any change
by kura mazee, siku ikiisha mazee na hakuna ka information yenye umeongeza sana
something
unajikosea sisi wote
mazee. Learn something about hizi role ya MCA, hata ujue anafanyanga nini. Ama unajua role ya MCA?
Hiyo nitajua kesho. Kesho.
Wewe ndio unafaa kuitoa kesho.
This dude is on a roll. He's on a roll. Leo. Na leo unanipata.
Lakini ndio tumesema, don't forget kuwa kadi man. It's
very important. We still urge him. Yeah. There is somebody who asked me, why is the reason you still fighting for a better Kenya, not knowing whether like you succeed or not?
Faith.
We only live by faith.
Faith
is the only thing that actually you have. You have faith, you'll see tomorrow. You have faith that
a man without hope is dead.
Yeah. It's just that simple, by the way.
It's just that simple. You know, nobody knows. Nobody knows. Every time the man tunapanga beautiful stories, touching stories. Like nobody knows. Ni ghafla bin vu. Those moments ndio maana. Yeah. You just keep pushing. You don't know.
You don't know. Wewe kwanza nyuma ya kamera uko kadi?
Niko kadi.
Nice. Yeah, but I know for a fact. I have talked about this before. Change. The late Raila alifightia. Yeah. The Enigma fought for something that we enjoy right now. How many generations down? About 3, 4. Sindio? 3.
And many more to come.
So something he fought for in 1984 is something we're enjoying now. We have a self-importance. Nasamanga hivyo, like it's a self-importance to ourselves. We want things to change for us. We want you want by next year things to align this way. Here's the thing. If we fight for whatever we feel is right this time, right? Even if it cuts close, it still happened.
Yeah.
You know that? Yeah. Like it counts. Me, I am 100%. Me, locked in. Me, I'm locked in. You guys.
But it was haba ujaza kibaba.
Yeah.
Those small bits of wins that you acquire and the new ones gonna build up to that big platform. Yeah. If you don't appreciate these ones, I think you won't feel it.
Good. Yeah. Because I have to think that me convincing somebody to go and take
kura
kesho and then convince mse mwingine kesho kutwa ni hivyo. Yeah, because that's how I don't want to call it a wave, but it is a wave. It is a trend that becomes a wave, and then a wave that becomes a movement, and then a movement that becomes a reality. So kwa kichwa yako, where are we? Because we're still headed in the right direction, with or without you. And you're not too young or too old to actually to have an impact.
To have an impact to manze hizo small manze. Hizo collections man. Hizo small swing, like unacheki tunaweza sema fighting the lion might be hard. But playing with these rabbits, we can deal with them. In terms of kama MCA unacheki man haja kusupport. Before upige nduru ya prezo, hebu jiulize rada MCA. Rada ya women rep, rada ya MP. Until we change those, nado goju itakuwa noma. Itakuwa noma.
So in short, mimi We bado niko here man. We tuko.
Now, if you are giving up, remember Arsenal is still fighting to get a cup.
Yes, sir.
But ni ukweli. And they were leading by
multi-millionaires manze. Bado wako na hope ya kubeba kikombe.
Exactly.
So that's who are you?
Who are you? Who are you?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter like how you feel about things. It's just an action. It's simple. Akadogo. Like ni action dog, how long does it take? Kids that it takes more than like your process yote is kitu ndogo sana.
Ita make impact kubwa.
Yeah, and remember having that card is not what's important. Being in the system is what is important. So yeah, that's niliona kuna hiyo mtu tu anadhani kuwa na hiyo
kadi.
No, being in the system.
Manze, by the way, remember kukua kadi si swag. Voting to swag.
Only vote last time.
Who vote last time? Inaniuma. We were the ones who failed. But hatutarudia tena.
Hatutarudia. Because hata mimi.
Yeah.
So because we felt that at we are too young to
tuliambiwa, we were convinced manze. Yes, sisi ndo tumekuwa wanaitwa activists. Tuna push.
Exactly.
Fine.
So it's not a blame game.
Yeah.
But we have a decision to make.
What will it be?
Yeah.
Anyway, what do you want to add? I wanted to add about the Nairobi City Thunders.
Nice.
Manze, tukikuwa kadi, kumbukeni manze, maboys wetu wameteremka pale SA to represent Nairobi City Thunders, manze, straight from Nairobi.
And they have a new format.
Yeah. Remember to lock in on Saturday.
On Saturday.
Yeah, we have our first game on Saturday. Versus Tanzania, manze.
Will it be aired on YouTube for free?
Yeah, it will be aired on YouTube for free, I guess, via the FIBA account.
Do you know about the time?
7
June.
Yeah.
7 June. So if you're a basketball fan,
yeah.
If you won't make it Kijani, you can do it kwa Jam. Just 1 hour, 2 hours. Buy bundles is at 10 bob. So YouTube, they actually have.
They have a YouTube bundle, manze.
Yeah. So buy a 10 bob. 1 GB, 1 GB. I think in our 1 GB.
1 GB, manze, kitu moja legit huko tu hapo YouTube na support.
Yeah, we need that. I love where the basketball federation is at the moment in basketball. Specifically basketball.
Yeah, specifically basketball.
Because like Sayatuna Shignanik and smoke.
The keyword
is basketball federation. I think we're in a good place because they have fought out a lot of bad leadership. And well, I don't want to say like bad leadership. They have it's not bad leadership. You see, if you have an idea and the other person has an idea and they're all for progress, but now have progressed the same. So kuna hiyo kukwaruzana, but iron sharpens iron.
True. But what I can applaud about the basketball currently in our country, ni kudos to Thunders, the program. The program, the 20 program. Sorry, the 20 program. Shout out to the 20 program. Because about say when they came to light now, wakaanza to expose like I don't know to push or to put like yes, we got to a point like basketball was just another sport in Kenya. We hatukuwa tunaifuatilia sana manze. Tulikuwa tunajua tu grade 4. Yes, grade 4 you're a ghost man, tunakujua for long, lakini tulikuwa tunajua tu akina grade 4. Sasa hizi manze, I know a boy called Powell manze, kijana ana terrorize. Yeah, from the youth and he was walimchukua from UN
terrors. Inakonga terrors
from the UN terrors manze. Sasa unaona huyo msee singemjua kama
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 si
si
the twende program
twende
sasa.
program saizi na imetupul naona saizi hapo ina very big
The
platform.
lady, I'm trying to remember the coach. Ile coach.
Bede
Big shout out to anaitangwa kama nani Jesus.
hata
But-
jina yake Mshila. Coach Mshila.
Coach
sorry.
Mshila, big shout out, by the
Big
way.
shout out to Coach Mshila.
Cause be I one day wallahi
Wewe
kama
mwanamke
si down
bomba
with
by
coach.
the way.
Yeah. Coach Mshila lazima tukae chini siku moja we talk.
Mm.
Yeah, cause you have to tell your story now, you have to tell.
Yeah.
That come up, that the grind, the waves, cause she still plays, but then niliona alikuwa hadi ameenda bado kucheza the Bingwa Fest. Yeah, Coast. Also big shout outs to Bingwa Fest.
Yeah.
Because
The program wako poa.
Hiyo nini yenye walipull. That's a crazy nini. Hiyo yenye walienda Africa
like every country.
Yeah.
Manze. That's so nice.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that was a good addition to ilikuwa segue.
Just to break the ice manze.
Anyway, mimi from my side lazima niache tu kitabu
unaandika chini. Wewe ni kama umekuwa fan wa Baite siku hizi. Unataka wa Baite video.
Andika hiyo. So kuna yenye nilikuwa nimemark. Iko wapi? Hii hata nikurudia. I've had this nini on my Mr. Have a good day.
Yeah.
How you behave is more important than what you know. Remember that. How you behave is more important than what you know.
Yeah.
Because wase kusurvive huku nje wanadhani it's just about lazima nikuwe connected z audacity all the way. Hiyo venye una behave hiyo ndio ina determine venye utaishi. Uza
daily. Yeah. Wanasemanga maskini tajiri. Usiwahi kuwa down manze. Wewe mwenyewe ndio unajua uko down tena unataka wasa kuweke down.
Usitikie mali
manze.
Anyway, we now have a new challenge. Is this advice for you or for me?
I guess both.
Have a good day.